On Monday, the Heartland Series returns to WBIR every weekday afternoon at 2. Those old stories give longtime viewers a chance to reminisce about what makes our area so unique. As Katie Inman tells us, the man who helped to create and oversee the Heartland Series says he hopes it will show just how beautiful this land and its people are.
Hi, I'm Bill Landry, and this is Heartland Tonight.
In many ways, the Heartland Series is a time capsule of stories, scenery, and sounds.
This is a beautiful place, these mountains is.
It's a love letter from past generations to those who are alive now and for others yet to be born. For over 2 decades, Steve Dean oversaw the collection of these time capsule of stories. It all began in 1983.
I'm in the heart of the Great Smoky Mountains.
It was an idea of the general manager, Jim Hart, in 1983, actually, to do a special series on the founding of the Great Smoky Mountains National Park.
Dean says Jim Hart developed a 5-minute format to tell the stories, unheard of in television time, and the work began.
An old mountain man told me, he said, well, I'll tell you the best way to bear hunt.
It was designed to be 6 months long. About 4 months in, after people got used to the unusual timing, it was a 5-minute show at the end of programs, things like that, they started saying, we don't want this to end.
Dean put a top-notch team together to tell those stories. Actor Bill Landry would host the series.
Did you ever wonder how beach sand could end up 6,000 feet in the air?
We teamed up with his knowledge of the acting, the creation of how to project stories and everything like that. And then I helped him learn how to write a TV script.
Dawn in the land of the Cherokee. The fish swim the streams, the forests are thick with game.
Each episode gave viewers a glimpse into an often overlooked lifestyle here in the United States, an underappreciated group of people who called Appalachia their home.
I live in where I grew up.
Some of our biggest fans were in New York City, and they would just, through the people that sent it to them, say, we're amazed that there was this lifestyle in America, not just Appalachia, but that it was there. And so that was the joy also of helping share that outside the region.
While the shows broke the mold of local television, there were a few distinct categories they fell into.
There were the shows that were based in science, and that was just the natural wonder of the Smokies and how we came about to have this beautiful forest.
You can see here how the rocks were polished.
And then there were the people stories, and those were, you just found people that wanted to talk to you, and they turned out to be amazing people.
We had to make the toys we had.
And then there were the stories that we had to recreate because there were no photographs of the time.
Dean, who was also WBIR's marketing manager, says the Heartland Series was one of the highlights of his career.
So I didn't get to go out on as many. If I did get to go out, that is by far the favorite thing to do, because one, usually with the people we met, you had one heck of a lunch. They would cook for you. They were glad to have you there. They loved, Bill, you know, was a folk hero by then.
As longtime viewers will be reunited with the Heartland and a new audience will soon find it, Dean says he hopes they walk away with an appreciation of the people and places and the stories they tell.
Above all, I hope they respect what these people who are going to have perhaps not the King's English, and perhaps not dress as they would expect them to dress, to say those people led a rich life.
Steve Dean served as executive producer of the Heartland Series from 1982 through 2004. He also helped to produce specials until 2016. And of all the stories he helped to oversee, Dean says one sticks out to him the most. You'll hear that story coming up tonight on 10 News at 5. And tune in at 2 o'clock each weekday afternoon, starting Monday, to learn about the colorful people, beautiful places, and wonderful things that all make this area so unique. And you can always stay up to date with local stories by streaming on 10+. It's free and available on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire TV. We'll send things over to Todd now.